the brother of the new Pope, Pope Leo the 14th's brother, he's like totally MAGA, like super duper MAGA. He went on Piers Morgan's show last night and talked about how he really is very MAGA. And he's kind of had to curtail some of his tweets, and he's tweeted some things in the past that have raised a few eyebrows. And, well, you know, it's kind of harder to do that now with your brother as the Pope. But you know what? Good. He's one of us. Watch.
On April the 5th, you reposted a video of Nancy Pelosi speaking in 1996, which came with the caption, not yours, but it came with a caption, "These effing liberals crying about tariffs is just unreal. Do they not know that there is a thing called video? Just listen to what this drunk," and then a very offensive word about Miss Pelosi, has to say in the mid-90s, long before her husband had Grindr dates. I mean, with the benefit of hindsight of now knowing your brother was about to become, or is now the Pope, would you have been a little bit more careful about maybe reposting something like that? Or do you stand proudly by your rather lively posting?
Well, I posted it, and I wouldn't have posted it if I didn't kind of believe it. However, I had no idea that what was coming this soon. And I can tell you, since then, I've been very quiet, biting my tongue at some of the stuff that is out there on social media, because I don't want to create waves that don't need to be there, because I'm a MAGA type, and I have my beliefs. I don't need to create heat for him. He's going to have enough to handle as it is, without the press going, the Pope's brother says this.
Well,
Isn't that great? So what do you know? The Pope's brother is a MAGA type. The Pope's brother believes in conservative values. Now, I know the Pope has come out against J.D. Vance, and the Pope is all about open borders still, sort of, you know, so there's all that. But I consider that a win, right? I mean, well, I consider it a win that we got an American Pope. Remember when Donald Trump was accused of trolling? Because the left clearly has no sense of humor. And he had tweeted out that meme, or actually one of his staff members tweeted out a meme of him dressed as Pope after they had confronted him outside the helicopter. And they said, hey, who would you like to see as Pope? And he said, well, you know, we got some good people here. We got a good cardinal in New York. He probably didn't know all the names that were on the list, to be honest. And then he joked and he said, what about me? And the left went nuts. And so then the White House very cleverly said, oh, well, we're going to have some fun with this. Might as well troll him a little bit. And they came out with the Pope meme. And then he was asked about it in the White House. And he's like, gosh, you know, does nobody have a sense of humor around here? Hey, you know what? It could have been that little Pope meme and his comments that helped tip the scale in favor of the American Pope. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. I mean, granted, we're a young country, but we finally got a Pope. I like it. And clearly, he's got some conservative roots in his family. So win, 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 right?